Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'd like to take a few minutes to explain the key points on this slide about the Blockchain Clearinghouse (BCH) system and how it presents significant opportunities for banks and investors alike. To put the BCH payment system into perspective, I would like to present the following conceptual framework titled Money Trees, prepared by the International Monetary Fund, which was featured in an article titled The Rise of Digital Money, published in 2019. This framework categorizes money into 5 types of money or forms of payment: bank money, electronic money, investment money, central bank money, and cryptocurrencies. Each of these categories is a function of 4 variables: type, value, guarantor, and technology. It's important to note that technology is divided into 2 main types: centralized databases and decentralized systems, such as blockchain. Examples of bank money include credit and debit cards, checks, bank transfers, and other forms of payment, all utilizing centralized database technology, such as the core banking systems. Notice that, as of 2019, there was no prominent payment system within the bank money category that used blockchain technology that could serve as an example. For centuries, the banking system has operated in a way where the central bank mints and issues fiat currency, which initially becomes a liability for the central bank. This fiat currency is then channeled into and deposited at commercial banks, transforming into commercial bank deposits and liabilities. This process is a fundamental component of the fractional banking system, which enables banks to provide loans and offer a wide array of services. Until 1999, commercial banks had more or less a monopoly on payment systems. However, since the emergence of PayPal as an online payment gateway and other digital wallets, commercial banks have been subject to strong competition for deposits from these new forms of payment, including e-money, investment money, and cryptocurrencies. Even central banks could become strong competitors to commercial bank deposits if they were to issue CBDCs or central bank-issued fiat tokens, which would always remain liabilities of the central bank, and therefore could not be converted into commercial bank deposits. If commercial banks were to act as intermediaries for CBDCs, they would have to record these tokens as assets. Thus, the question becomes, what should commercial banks do to face this growing competition from new payment systems? The answer is straightforward. They need to create a more efficient, secure, interoperable, and user-friendly payment system. This is where the innovative BCH payment system can support commercial banks in facing competition from new payment systems, as it utilizes blockchain technology, operates at a very low cost, is user-friendly, and is fully interoperable across all participating banks. The first thing I want to clarify is that we are not reinventing the wheel. The BCH project is based on a modification of Bakhong, an existing payment system developed in collaboration between Soromitsu and the National Bank of Cambodia. Since its launch in 2020, the system has operated smoothly without any interruptions or failures. Notably, it is the first retail payment system using fiat currencies that functions on a blockchain technology platform. Moreover, the system has been audited by renowned firms such as Deloitte, KPMG, and Netitude, who are experts in security evaluation and assessment. Soromitsu is a Japanese fintech company with extensive experience in building blockchain-based infrastructure, payment systems, and identity solutions. As the original developer of Hyperledger Aroha, Soromitsu has been a pioneer in creating a private, open-source, and permissioned blockchain platform aimed at helping businesses and financial institutions manage their digital assets and identities. Additionally, I am in direct contact with their CEO, Makoto Takemiya, who has shown great interest in the development of BCH for Panama and its potential expansion into the global market. In a few brief lines, BCH can be described as a mobile digital payment system operating on a private blockchain platform. Balances are held in fiat currency, not cryptocurrencies or tokens, and the system supports retail payments and wholesale interbank transactions. It utilizes QR codes and proximity technology for seamless payments. BCH digital wallets are fully interoperable among all participating financial institutions. A bank account is not required to open a BCH account, which promotes financial inclusion for the unbanked population. Users can recharge their balances directly from bank accounts or credit debit cards. The system also allows wallet recharges at participating banks and commercial points of sale, such as supermarkets or local corner stores, enabling even the unbanked population to add funds to their wallets without needing a bank account. BCH complies with AM regulations and adheres to confidentiality laws. The system includes ready-to-use mobile applications for both iPhone and Android devices. In this slide, we present the Bakong application, which displays balances in both USD and Riel, the currency of Cambodia. These applications are easy to modify and adapt to the specific country where they will be used. There are two different applications. The one explained in this slide is the user app, and the next slide will explain the BCH for Business app. BCH is extremely user-friendly and offers 4 basic functions. Send. This function allows you to send money by selecting a contact from a list or simply entering a phone number. Receive. This function displays a QR code which the person sending you money can scan to transfer funds quickly. The QR code can also be used by merchants to scan and instantly send a payment invoice. Pay. This function opens the camera to scan a QR code, whether from a merchant or the person you want to send money to. Deposit. Similar to an ACH, automated clearinghouse transfer, this function enables you to send a deposit from BCH directly to a bank account at any of the other participating financial institutions. The BCH for Business is a dedicated point-of-sale app that empowers merchants to efficiently manage their digital transactions. It offers features such as seamless acceptance of payments through multiple methods, detailed transaction tracking, and straightforward bank settlements. The app simplifies the payment process by enabling merchants to generate QR codes that customers can easily scan to make payments. It also allows merchants to scan QR codes provided by customers, enabling them to request payments directly from users. The app also assists merchants in efficiently handling digital change and cashback requests from customers by crediting their wallets. It generates detailed reports for cash flow reconciliation, streamlining these processes and enhancing overall customer service. BCH incorporates AI in the form of an advanced avatar with natural voice capabilities. The AI assistant enhances user satisfaction by offering immediate support and assistance, step-by-step guidance during the installation process, instant answers to any user questions or issues. Users can inquire about their payments directly to the AI assistant, who provides instant recall from the database. One of the key aspects of the system is its architecture, which consists of a central blockchain with its ledger connecting all participating banks through what is known as the payment gateway. However, each financial institution is given its own domain to store private information or personally identifiable information, PII, of its customers, ensuring that this data is not visible to other banks. This feature is what gives banks the confidence to participate in the BCH system, as it guarantees data privacy and security while maintaining the benefits of a shared blockchain infrastructure. Zooming in on the system's architecture, we have the blockchain with its ledger and 2 financial institutions. Notice that the payment gateway not only connects the financial institution to the blockchain, but also links the BCH system to the bank's core system. This integration enables a user to send a deposit directly from their BCH wallet to the bank account of another user at any of the participating financial institutions. There are a few important notes. First, it is required that all participating banks use the ISO 20022 communication standard, which is the new standard for instant payments and real-time gross settlement, RTGS. Second, banks must open a clearing account at the central or national bank. This account is used by the system to settle transactions between participating banks and ensures the system's interoperability. An important note regarding the system's confidentiality: the blockchain does not store any personally identifiable information, PII, in its ledger. It only holds the ID and encrypted information of the wallets. Each customer's PII is stored by their respective bank in a separate database within its own domain. Only the bank can link the wallet ID to the PII of its customers. Therefore, the information stored in the blockchain ledger remains completely confidential and secure. Advantages of using a blockchain platform. First, a blockchain is an immutable database that is far more secure than a centralized database. Second, it operates autonomously and at a very low operating cost, allowing for highly competitive fees. Third, a blockchain enables the provision of decentralized digital identities, where the user is the true owner of their identity. Fourth, a blockchain allows the creation of an ecosystem for securely storing and verifying digital credentials, such as diplomas, property deeds, and sales contracts. This opens up a world of possibilities. Fifth, a blockchain facilitates financial inclusion. Users do not need to have a bank account to open a BCH account, and the wallets are provided at no cost to users. This is a major advantage for the unbanked population and encourages them to use the system. Regarding the business plan, this is it in bullet form. First, the BCH system enables banks to adopt a secure, interoperable, and low-cost blockchain-based payment platform, allowing their customers to make payments easily. Second, banks can charge competitive fees for commercial and e-commerce transactions. This model, similar to how credit card fees generate revenue, provides banks with a substantial income stream. Third, investors will establish a corporation, e.g., Blockchain Clearinghouse Corp., to operate the blockchain infrastructure, develop programs, and ensure system security. Finally, investors will recover their investment by selling minority stakes in the consortium to banks and through ongoing revenue generated from transaction fees. Regarding cross-border payments, the vision is for each fiat currency to operate on its own blockchain, supported by a dedicated exchange and market feeds. This setup would enable, for example, a buyer in the United States to make an instant purchase in Japan. The system would automatically detect that the transaction involves two different currencies and route it to the dedicated exchange, where the buyer's US dollars are converted into Japanese yen in real time. The converted amount is then directed to the seller in Japan through a relay chain operating in parallel, ensuring seamless transaction flow. The buyer would only pay the difference between the ask and bid prices plus a small transaction fee. Central banks would act as brokers of the dedicated exchange, facilitating the settlement process to ensure smooth and efficient transactions across various fiat currencies. Currently, there are several cross-border payment projects being tested globally by central banks, sponsored by the Bank for International Settlements, BIS, Innovation Hub. Notable examples include Project Dunbar and Project M-Bridge. The project I have here on the screen, the Universal Digital Payments Network, UDPN, is a promising initiative that consists of a blockchain layer with nodes for different fiat currencies, allowing for seamless entry and exit in various currencies. A note on cross-border payments. Most cross-border instant payment systems currently under study use blockchain technology and rely on central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, for transferring and exchanging currencies between central banks. By using BCH for cross-border payments, there is no need for central banks to issue CBDCs, as BCH effectively handles wholesale interbank payments. This approach simplifies the process, making cross-border transactions more efficient and accessible. In summary, establishing BCH as an interoperable banking payment system has the potential to drive innovation, create a digital hub, and foster economic growth. With its transformative capabilities, the BCH payment system and its blockchain technology can empower commercial banks to address competition by revolutionizing the payment landscape. By adopting BCH, banks can enhance efficiency, reduce operational costs, and offer advanced services that meet the evolving demands of consumers and businesses alike. We appreciate your time and attention during this presentation.